We return, we return, we return, return again and again to love.
Bruchim Habaim. Welcome to Elul Day 16. Rabbi Rachel Timmener, in the book Lights in the Forest, Rabbis Respond to 12 Essential Jewish Questions, wrote the following. Liberal Jews in our era treasure our autonomy and are ambivalent about the authority of God and Torah. No one is going to tell us what to say, what to do, or what to believe. Though we want the benefits of community, we are wary of the demands it may place on us. Furthermore, those of us in America live in a society in which freedom is defined in direct contrast to obligation, instead of in partnership with it. But let's face it, we have not yet learned how to be free. It is one thing to throw off authority, it is another to realize freedom. Freedom requires conscious choice, and choice is its own burden. How do we choose well? Using which values? Having chosen, do we commit and follow through? How and when do we reevaluate our choices? The number and scope of choices in our day is so overwhelming. Without a framework, we flail. So we look to a mix of external norms and institutions from the surrounding culture. The Protestant work ethic, the American dream, parenting trends, to name a few examples, they help us to make choices. Shouldn't the wisdom of our own people have at least as strong a voice? Once we realize that we've traded one system of external authority for others, we find that the treasure we are seeking is under our own hearth. We are yearning for guidance. We are yearning for coherence. If chosen, covenant, mitzvah, and Torah are as relevant and sacred to us now as they have ever been. Covenant is the choice to commit to a Jewish way of life in relationship with Jewish community, to study it, question it, and reinterpret it. But to choose Jewish text and tradition, the 3,000-year-old conversation of our people with God as a framework for our lives. Within this framework, a mitzvah is a call for action that requires a carefully considered response. Through it all, Torah is our sacred guide. Those who study it know that it endlessly reveals insights about the meaning of life. Gershom Scholem teaches, the Torah turns a special face to every single Jew, meant only for him and apprehensible only by him. And a Jew therefore fulfills his true purpose only when he comes to see this face and is able to incorporate it into the tradition. Autonomy is a lonely fiction. Covenant, mitzvah, and Torah are the modern liberal Jew's way to journey toward freedom. Today we consider the following. What are some external norms and cultural frameworks that have governed your life? In what ways do Jewish wisdom and mitzvot help guide your life and bring you closer to your community?
Return again return.